Hello everyone. If you can hear me, say something in chat and then we can get started. I see chat, but I don't think they can hear us yet. Just give them a few minutes. Hello! I see one. Cool.
Hello.
Hello everyone.
Hello back to you.
Hello. So welcome to, oh, sorry. We practiced this. Hello everyone, it's Ari.
It's Mimi.
And welcome to Spike Toonsoft TV.
Okay, we can move now.
We're here today to celebrate the release of Zanki Zero Last Beginning for PlayStation 4 and Steam. That's right, the game is out now. Now. It's out today. And you can get it from one of our links down below. So we have a Purchase Now link with Sachika. She's really cute, like that. As well as a link to the Steam store, which should have unlocked. So the Steam store is ready for you guys, the Amazon page is ready for you guys, and we are ready for you guys to share some exciting new assets and information about Zanki Zero Last Beginning to celebrate today's release. So without further ado, we have a special release trailer to show you guys.
Ooh.
Are you guys ready?
Ooh.
Let's show the trailer.
Ready.
Oh, you're ready. Here we go.
Zanki Zero Last Beginning, available now. Download the demo today.
Alright, so Zanki Zero Last Beginning is out now. And give it a few minutes. If the Steam page is not open yet, it should be in a while. So thanks for your patience with that. And yeah, otherwise, the game is out for PlayStation 4, and that was our first new release trailer that we're celebrating today for the release of the game.
Yay. I love the countdown effect.
Yeah,
It's
it's
really
so cool because in the game, numbers are a very important theme as well. The countdown, or 0 lives left, Zanki Zero. Very, very symbolic, very cool.
Right.
So Zanki Zero is a non-stop survival RPG, and you'll want to keep that in mind for what I'm going to show you in a little bit. But before that, I wanted to cover some very important information that we didn't talk about. We are doing a giveaway today on stream. Let's show them the items. This is kind of like a combo pack of all the good prizes we've given out for the last couple of streams. We have the signed postcard by producer Tarasaw and the creative director Sugawara.
Ooh, the shiny autograph.
Shiny autograph. And they worked on Danganronpa, which is why we're repping today.
Ooh, I have his autograph here.
Yeah, you do.
Right here.
On that side. It's an autograph right here. And so yes, we have this postcard. We also have the leather strap with our characters on it. We have Ryo and Haruto. Two. And you can actually pair them in the game, so that's
In the back there's like 8-bit style of the character.
That's right.
So cute.
This is how they look in the extended sheet. And we also have the character pass case. You can use it for a credit card, for an ID, and the secret blind box acrylic keychain. Who could be inside?
I smell Haruto.
I smell Zen. I think. We'll see. We'll see who's inside. But whoever you get, it's going to be up to fate. So hopefully you get the character that you want. But anyway, we're going to do a giveaway in a little bit towards the end of the stream. So if you guys stick around until then, you can be able to win this prize.
Yep.
And I'm confirming, I just got confirmation right now that the Steam store page is open.
Yay.
It is live. We have the links below. I know, yay, it's finally up. Thank you guys for waiting. So you guys can go ahead and head on to the Steam store page and download it right now. And actually, speaking of the Steam store page, perfect segue. We do have a Day 1 edition currently out for PlayStation 4. You get the Survival soundtrack, which has over 30 tracks from the game. So that's all the really cool music that you heard in the trailer,
Right.
that you heard in the previous trailers. And, oh, here, yeah, we actually have it with us right now to show you. Go ahead. There she is. Sachika is on the cover. We have some sunlight today, Twitch, because Mimi and I opened the window. So
For the first time.
for the first time. And this room feels a lot bigger with the window open. It's very exciting.
Dual.
Yeah, dual disc with the game and the soundtrack CD. And again, that's over 30 tracks, which is roughly about 80 minutes. 80 minutes of music from the game. It's really cool.
Well, can we show them the
Oh yeah. We also have the European version in the house.
European. It's out in Europe too.
Yeah,
Hey,
Europe and North
everyone.
America.
Everyone in the world.
Everyone can play Zanki Zero right now. And they can also play on Steam. And so that for Steam you can get digital soundtracks. So we have Survival Soundtrack CD with the Day 1 edition.
That's really nice.
Yeah, we wanted to be fair.
So
with
Steam
this.
people are not missing out on anything.
And that's available for 1 week from now until April 16th
Right.
as an early purchase bonus. So Steam store page just unlocked. You can go ahead to the store right now and download it. And then for those of you that are still on the fence, the playable demo is out right now on PlayStation Store. You can download it. I saw some of you guys talking about the demo.
Right.
Yeah, it's awesome because it's roughly about until chapter 1 ends.
It's a pretty long demo.
It's a hefty demo. You can spend hours and hours in it because you know it's pretty unlimited. You can go ahead and explore more. You can continue to build and fight monsters and just keep going back to your dungeon. And the monsters or the creatures, sorry, do repopulate. So you can go ahead and play as much as you like. And that save data does transfer over to the full game. So once you buy the full game, you can bring over all those score points that you collected as well as any of the materials and move forward in the game.
Wonderful.
I saw that somebody had up to what, 19 hours or into the demo. That's pretty awesome. So you're not only going to get the save data and the hours that you put into the game, but you're also going to be able to get the the item pack. That's right, the item pack. So we tweeted about that yesterday. There's a full list out right now on spiketunesoft.com. So you can get the item pack, and those items, trust me, are going to be super, super helpful for when you actually play the game. I didn't get an item pack when I played the game. I really wish I did.
It was a while back.
Yeah. So it would be very, very extremely helpful for you. So that's not all that we have to show you today. We also have the survival guide.
Right.
Flip back over here and get that ready. So this is really an exciting piece. This is basically our tips and tricks for how to play Zanki Zero the right way. Maybe not the right way, but a very helpful way if you haven't played survival genre type games before. And there's a bunch of controls and ways to play the game that would definitely have helped me as a beginner. You know, I've never having played Zanki Zero before. It's good to know what you can expect. So there's four parts.
Super helpful.
Yeah, it's very helpful. This is actually my favorite one. Which facilities should be expanded first? So on the base, when you have all these facilities that you can expand, but a very limited range of materials, such as the partitions and iron fences, you only get a couple until chapter 2. So you want to use them sparingly, and this kind of helps you understand which one will be better. So for example, if you want to have better equipment and be able to have more defense or more attacks, then you can expand the workshop first. Or if you want to increase the bonds first, then you can expand the bedrooms. And I expanded the warehouse first because I was just collecting a bunch of items all the time, and it was just really, really nice to. I guess I would have appreciated that heads up. So yeah, there's a lot of good stuff in here, and so we wanted to prepare that for you guys for release day. Go on through. Oh, it also covers the early game gear that you can expand from. All right, so without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and move on into the gameplay.
Oh yeah, we're showing some gameplay today?
Yes, we are showing some gameplay.
Oh,
I know,
wow.
so exciting. We don't get to show gameplay that often, I think, on Twitch. So it's a very exciting time, and this is particularly the personal save data from the office. So if there's anything really weird that you see in here, you're gonna know why. I don't mean it in a bad way, but just about now I'm turning the volume on, so you should be hearing some Zanki Zero background noise music. Let me know if it's too loud. Put that down a bit more. And yeah, so going into the gameplay basically means that here we are. So here we are on Extend TV. Hopefully this goes away in a bit.
Oh, audio seems good.
Is the audio okay?
Yeah, sounds okay.
Okay, I was
again.
very worried that it wouldn't be okay. Hold on. This UI should go away in a second. I'm not
Okay.
sure why it's still there. But once it does, it will be very helpful to see
The
the
whole
whole
in the
screen.
full screen.
Yeah. Wonder why. Anyway, so here we are on Garage Island. It's basically your base of operations. Oh, there you go. UI is gone now. It's your base of operations, and basically, this is where the game starts. So, for those of you who are just joining right now and are new to Zanki Zero Last Beginning or haven't purchased the game, you're gonna see that everything is completely dilapidated. Everything's in ruins right now, and it's because we're at the end of the world. Yeah, basically the apocalypse has just happened, and you are the only 8 survivors in the entire planet. So the whole world's been destroyed, and here we are, trying to make our way, trying to survive in the ruins.
Non-stop survival.
Yes,
everyone.
non-stop survival. And you're going to see what that means in a bit. But I first wanted to show you the most essential, most important part of the game, and that is the Extend TV. Yeah, Extend Machine. So Extend two different things. The Extend Machine is actually what I'm showing you right now. And if you go inside, as you can see, there's a bunch of options in this very cute arcade-like UI. And if we extend, we have Zen, who's currently dead. So I'm gonna go ahead and extend him, and we got a new Shigabane. And so this Shigabane is essentially how the life and death elements work in the game. So when they die, they'll come back as a child, and as you can see for Zen, he died as an adult. So this Shigabane is essentially an extra, it's like a bonus that you get for dying in a certain way. So if you die a certain way, you're going to get bonuses for having died that way. So essentially, it's good to die.
Right.
Who wants to die? And you can get multiple Shigabane, as you can see. And from there, you can extend with the bonus from that extra, or you can reassign skill points or not go with the bonus. So every day that I do this, anytime that I do this, I always choose with the bonus. And as you can see, the score cost is different for each one. So it's very expensive to reassign skill points all over again. Like almost 3 times as expensive. But this is helpful if perhaps you put skill points somewhere you didn't want to and you want to go with a different route. So the customization is endless, honestly. So here we are, Zen is back in our party. Yes, Zen.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. I'm so small. And as you can see, he's so tiny. He's a very small child now. And so in my party, I have Zen. And I'm going to go ahead and you can add any characters to your party, but you don't want to have too much children in your party because they have the weakest amount of health. They do have the weakest advantages. So I'm going to go ahead and put Minamo in the front. But I do have Rio in the front because he is my best boy. He's my favorite character. And I always want to have him in the party.
Does this look useful?
Up really quickly for him. And
Ah!
yeah, here we go. So another part I wanted to options. Yeah, a little bit slower. How is this? Is this better? Sounds like the game sound is pretty loud for default. That's what they're saying. So I'm gonna return to menu. Oh no, I want to save these settings.
Does it sound better now?
Does it sound better?
Okay.
It sounds better?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, good. Thank you for letting us know.
Yeah, it's like you never know sometimes. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and go for some here. Seems like there's also voice. I don't want voice to be too loud either. Okay. And so we're gonna apply settings. Oh, actually, since we're in the menu, I should show you the Shigabane that we can get. So there's a bunch of Shigabane. As you can see, died while young, premature death, died in prime life. There's all kinds of ways to die. And the list goes on and on. And I don't want to share too much spoilers because there are some Shigabane that are related to the actual game. But as you can see, there's so many ways to die.
Interesting ways to die.
Yes,
and get stronger in the when you extend it.
Yes, that's correct. So you do want to die and you do want to extend your life afterwards. Okay, so now we're back in the game. Another thing I wanted to show you that you can do in the extend machine is the difficulty portion. Now that you guys can hear me better, this is actually the most important part that you want to listen to because it is a change that we've made from the Japanese version. So releasing it worldwide, we did get some feedback about the game's difficulty and we added a completely revamped new version of the difficulty level. So we added difficulty level 1. So as you can see, enemies are almost non-existent and basically that means all the survival portions of the game that I just described, you need to, you'll still need to extend if you do that, but you need to extend, you need to, you know, take care of stress, bladder, any issues that could come up in the survival mode, as well as generally fighting the enemies, is gone. So this is really helpful if you're more interested in the story of the game. It does have a very deep,
very interesting story for each character.
Yeah,
that
so
will kind of break your heart sometimes.
Oh no! You're talking about your favorite character, aren't you?
You know me.
But right, so as you can see, it takes no score points to go down to level 1, but it does. Oh, I'm on difficulty level 5 right now.
Well, so because it's, you know, Ari, she knows how to play at the very difficult
I've
level.
been playing this game for a while, so I managed to get to be able to play at 5. I just started off at 3, moved up to 4, and then you can drop down. So for example, before a boss, I would drop down to 4. If he proved too difficult for me, then I want to try it again at a lower difficulty level. And all it costs is score points. So you'll either pay more score points or you'll get score points if you go down. Or I mean, it's 0 points to go down lower. So right now I'm on 5. So let's see what happens and go from there. And I don't think my party is very well equipped actually. Rio has nothing on.
Uh-oh.
I should put some clothes on.
Does this look useful?
Okay. I think that should be good. And some clothes. I don't have any shoes, so that's okay. We're gonna go.
Oh, wild child.
A wild child,
Yeah.
no shoes on.
No shoes on.
Okay.
Stop.
So we're gonna go ahead to these dungeons, this hot springs. And each dungeon or each floating ruins, as they're called, they're basically these ruins that drift throughout the game and you can enter them, are related to the characters. So there's a reason that we're here. And you're going to be able to find that out in a little bit when you're actually playing the game. As you can see, whenever I strike an enemy, there is a cooldown, and each enemy has a different attack pattern. So this one is the boar, and they're going to ram right into you if you aren't careful. So it is a lot of dodging and timing movement just right so that they're not going to hit you, and then you can time your attack at the same time. So what I do now is a charge combo, but I am playing in difficulty level 5.
Right.
So he is not going to be the easiest cookie to break right now. As you can see, it's a lot of trying to go around this guy. He won't die yet. But as you can see in the background, there's a lot of other enemies that we have to watch out for. So this is where the non-stop portion is kind of coming in. I have to walk around, the enemies are also walking around, and you're trying to survive at the same time.
Hey!
Those wars killed me more than I like to admit.
Yeah, honestly, these guys are probably my worst enemy. Every time they showed up, there's some parts of the game that get a little bit darker, and you have very low visibility.
Oh, right. You mentioned
You were there actually. I screamed every time they just show up out of nowhere and they just attack you. I want to kill them, but I also want to show you what it looks like when they attack. So I'm gonna go ahead and stand here.
Oh, there's a crowd one too.
Yes. There you go. And it's an instant death to my first two in the front row. And I also stepped into a trap, I believe. Oh, yeah, we're almost dead. You see that? This is difficulty level 5. And there's some hot water over there as well, so if you stay in the hot water for too long... Oh, another board, and there you go, game over.
Yeah.
So that's exactly how you can get cornered and completely wiped out. But luckily, I still have some party members. And then we have Rinko and Sachika. But let's say all of my party members were completely wiped out. That's an official game over from there. And as you can see, all the items have scattered. So I'm gonna pick up what I lost and bring it back to base. Really important.
Let's take
You
this.
can quickly pick up items with X and cycle through members with circle.
I'll hold this.
There's a couple other monsters I wanted to show you as well. So there's this whale-looking monster. He can go into water and just essentially go through different terrain types and surprise you out of nowhere. And then you got this truck-looking crab who is very scary because he kind of hides. He looks like a normal truck, but suddenly you find yourself faced with this monster that will just pop out and attack you. And he also can do a diagonal side attack. And there you go. So that's an example of level 5
Lives times
difficulty.
0.
Yeah.
Oh,
Lives times 0. So yeah, I just died a bunch, and as you can see, the game is not easy at level 5. So now we're gonna go ahead into level 1 and show you the exact same gameplay. Really fast,
Yeah.
just so you can see that change. You know, like this
Yeah.
game can be very difficult and be very challenging for players who want to play at that level. At the same time,
I know that, like, at the difficult level 5, the satisfaction of just,
correct. Yeah, it's really fun for me. Like
that satisfaction you get, it's
Yeah.
just like remarkable, right?
Yeah, it's like, yeah, I was able to do it. I was able to play at level 5 and, you know, defeat these monsters and strategize about how exactly to do that. But let's say I didn't want to play that level. So going back to level 1, which again we added for the Western release of the game. Just want to make sure we're definitely level 1. Yes, we are. So as you can see, we didn't expend any points at all. So now going back to the same dungeon. Let's go. I also chose this dungeon. It's a little bit farther out, but I wanted to choose it because there's so many different monsters that you can fight. Oh, look. It's so pleasant. It's almost like there's nobody around. And that's exactly...
So peaceful.
Yeah, I know. It's such a nice, pleasant game now. There's no monsters that are going to hurt me. And it's great. So I've already explored this map, which is why the mini map in the corner is completely gone. But for those of you who like playing Etrian Odyssey and mapping out maps and just like seeing, you know, exploring every little bit in piece, you can do that. This dungeon is very different, and where every time you visit it, you enter a different part of the dungeon. So that in itself is its own riddle and puzzle that you have to kind of unlock. As you can see, a relaxing, peaceful island. I could almost just take a vacation here and just get away. No monsters. And that's exactly what level 1 is for. So I think it's very neat. It's very cool that you can essentially just enjoy the story.
Yeah,
first.
enjoy it in different ways.
Right.
Different levels.
And then come back and maybe you want to try level 3 or level 4, and you can go ahead and do that.
Right.
So it's definitely fun. Melania says, would definitely play an easier difficulty level.
To start with, maybe.
To start with, yeah, I don't blame you. Alright, so that's, for me, the most important change that we've made to this game. And again, there are a lot of different levels that you can try, so I encourage you to definitely try out the different levels and see what you can do from there. So aside from that, I did want to show the bunking as well. This is another part that would appeal to visual novel fans because you can pair up anyone.
Ooh. I
any
like
time.
what you did there.
Yeah.
The 202, the room 202.
Room 202 is my room.
Yeah, I also like what you did at the room 204 too.
Room 204 is also
know
my
what I mean,
room.
wink, wink.
I'm gonna move Sachika to 203. So
that's
leave
nice.
Mamoru with his muscles by himself.
He can just work out in that room.
So it's great, you know, any person, any gender, any combination that you can think of can be together. And you know, so there is an important reason for this. There's like an important gameplay reason. You get what's called a bunking effect. And each character has different effects that they can pass over to another character.
That's a really cool system.
Right.
Yeah.
It's really cool because, you know, so for example, you score gain plus. You increase the amount of score points that you gain when this character is in your party. Or the mapping effect. This is actually my favorite one because it allows you to map more than one space ahead of you. So you get to, you know, I'm someone who loves to fill out the map, so I want to be able to have all of the grid completed. So from here, we're going to go ahead and sleep. Go to sleep.
Okay.
And
Night.
we have an interaction between Rinko and Sachika, who Sachika wants to talk some more,
Aw,
and Rinko says,
cute.
"Let's go to sleep." It's very cute. My favorite one is when Ryo and Zen are together because.
Okay.
Because Zen says, "Oh, Ryo, about those ropes that you're wearing," and Ryo asks, "Oh, do you want me to tie you up with them?" Like, what's going on there?
What is going on? I want to know what's going on there.
So exciting. So yeah, aside from you know, so these interactions essentially can lead to those characters forming a bond, getting closer, and then if you get enough bond points, you will get an extra cutscene. So, and that's the story that, you know, between Sachika and Rinko, there's going to be some interaction that will spawn many, many Indojinshi. It's so great. And just my cup of tea.
Yep.
And aside from that, I also wanted to highlight something else that we've added for the Western release.
Oh, right.
Is the DLC swimsuits.
Yeah.
So in Japan, this was a DLC, but in the English version, you are going to get the swimsuit, and as you can see, here's Haruto in his normal clothing, and Haruto in his DLC outfit.
Nice.
And it's really cool. I mean, for me,
You can see his
yeah,
belly
you
button.
can see his belly button, and you can see the different forms. So here's Haruto as an adult. Here's Ryo as a child.
Cute.
In his swimsuit, and as an adult. He has the best old age. My favorite.
Yeah.
And Sachika doesn't age, so you're just gonna get her in
she's just
a
cute the way she
swimsuit.
is.
Yeah, but you don't get the age option, but you can change her clothes. And I love that she's still wearing her little sheet bag. And then even the sheet bag gets an outfit. Do you see that?
Oh wait, I didn't notice that.
Isn't
How
that
cute.
Yeah, she wears the little floaty. So I'm gonna switch everybody into the DLC. Oh,
Ooh,
she's so sexy.
Okay. That is sexy.
This is the best one. Yeah,
Muscular.
muscular. The moment you swap the clothes, when we go back out into this mode, when any of the story scenes play, such as like the 3D story scenes between the character interactions, they will be wearing that outfit.
Nice.
And there are some special scenes that you can unlock just because you're wearing that particular uniform when you go somewhere. So if you go to the beach while wearing these swimsuits, you can be sure that a swimsuit scene is going to play.
Nice.
It's very exciting.
Yeah, that is exciting. And yeah.
So you get those
Definitely.
extra story elements, and you get these swimsuit costume DLC with the Western release.
Wonderful.
And that's all I have to show you today, in particular, like the particular changes that we made. And I also just wanted to finish off by showing you something we haven't really talked about that much. It's called Reckless Skies, and this is a mini game in Zanki Zero. It unlocks around, or I would say earlier in the game, so you're able to get it right away, but it's one of the hardest games to play.
Did you guys know about this? About the shooting game in Zanki Zero?
Yeah, I wonder if
really
you did.
cool.
Yeah, it's really cool.
We never talked about this.
I don't think we have talked about it much, yeah, unless you've seen it in someone else's stream. It's really cool and very, very difficult.
Oh, you did.
I died in 19 seconds. So yeah, you play as this little person, and it's just a and you can shoot, and it's basically, yeah, a shooter game, and the Sugura-san, the creative director behind the game, who also worked on the shooting mechanic in Danganronpa, which you guys might know from the class trials, really loves shooting games. Obviously, that's why he included that shooting mechanic, and this was his way to express it in... I'm not using my shield, that's why. This is the way to express in Zanki Zero. And so you get to this boss at the end of every one. I know. Oh god. And so yeah, every time you beat this, you get an extra item. You get it is also tied into the game as well. So it is for fun, but you also get that extra fun item for the full game.
It seems a bit difficult, but let us know how you guys do.
Can you do better
game.
than me? Because I'm very bad.
Just let us know how you guys did with this one.
My goodness. Yeah,
it is fun.
It's too much fun. All right, so we're gonna go back to us. Hello, Mimi and Ari are here still. And oh shoot, let me turn off the options or the sound so you guys don't hear Zanki Zero playing in the background the whole time. Okay, so it's now time for giveaway portion.
Yay!
Let's go ahead and go into giveaway. I forgot to mention that we're also giving away Steam codes. So
two Steam codes.
Two Steam codes and then 2 merchandise packs. So that's the merchandise again is the postcard, the leather strap, the pass case, and the acrylic keychain. So it's a lot of goods from Japan, as well as the signed postcard by the creators of the game, and separately we have the Steam code release. So I'm gonna go ahead and start off by saying, what should the question be this time? Maybe, who's your favorite? Who's your best boy or best girl for Zanki Zero
Well, I guess they'll know more about it once you start
playing the game.
And then get to know their story.
Wait, who's Ari's best boy?
We all know that. Who's Mimi's best boy? We all know that.
We've been talking about these characters forever, but I mean, they're back here and they're all great. And you know, honestly, for me, the best part of this game is the characters. So I think that if you like character-focused games with a lot of heavy backstory, you're really gonna like Zanki Zero. And so that's why I think this is a great question to ask. So who are you looking forward to getting to know most, getting to bunk with most? And go ahead and start.
And we'll pick random.
Yeah, we'll pick from our random picker.
Yeah.
Right here. We'll choose the best boy, best girl.
And then those.
Yes.
Yep.
As well. I'm seeing a lot of Zen is best boy.
Yeah.
That's interesting. I agree with you though. He was like my first choice character design wise was Ryo. And then when I was playing the game, I felt like, cause Zen's like the bad boy. He's like a.
He has that vibe. Yeah.
He's very not Zen. Even though his name is Zen. Alright, we're still picking. Oh, I'm seeing a lot of best girl is Rinko, because she's a cutie. Rinko Zen.
Okay, I think we have all of you guys for the giveaway.
So our first winner is
Spicy Bulgogi, and
so
said that Zen and Mamoru.
Oh, you got 2.
Yeah.
I'm voting. Oh, Zen and Mamoru. Oh, 2 best boys. Really? Do you want them together?
Is that what it is?
I think that's what that means.
Is that what
I
you
get
mean?
that. Like,
is that what you mean?
Yeah, I get it. I understand this.
I support that.
Yes, you win. You win a giveaway pack for the autographed card, as well as the pass case, acrylic keychain, and the leather strap. But it's going to be random who you get. But now we know that you like Zen and Mamoru, so that would really help us in what we're going to give you. And our next winner is
W3RW. W3RW.
W3RW. Is that W3RW.
Yeah. This person is voting for Ryo.
Ryo. Good choice. Very good choice. And that's right. If you win, congratulations, and please send us a message on Twitch or to our email support at spike-tunesoft.com, and we will get back to you if you could give us all your information so we can mail it out. I'm seeing some. Here we go. The community again. You guys are so nice. You guys always tell them when they won.
Oh, that's nice. Sweet.
Congratulations.
Congrats, everyone.
So also to W3RW, Rue, I think it's Rue. you're gonna go ahead and win. Because you said that Rio seems the most interesting and also the coolest, and you were right. He is the most interesting and the coolest.
And you win the merchandise.
Yes. Prize tag.
Yay.
And next for our 2 Steam code winners, we have
June
Seong.
June Seong
Who
says
just says
that
Yuma. Just
Oh,
Yuma.
She is gorgeous.
She is very beautiful. She's great. Congratulations to you.
And she does have a very, very interesting background story.
Yes, she does. It's very. I teared up for that one. That was very sad. Don't want to get into it too much, but really, no secrets,
You
no spoilers.
play and then get to know that.
Yes.
Yeah.
So yeah, Yuma is your winner. You're your best girl, and I agree with that one.
And the second person for winning the Steam code is
Stu
SQ.
Congratulations to Stu SQ, who also picked Yuma.
Yuma.
Wow, we have a lot of best girl Yumas in here. Understandable.
Understandable. Yes, completely.
I completely understand. I mean, after seeing her in that DLC swimsuit, I'm for it. I get it.
We all
get it. So that's all for our giveaway. Except, actually, we're not done yet.
Oh, we're not done yet.
Show you one more thing. For those of you who didn't win for our giveaway right now, you can also win if you are watching the archived video. So we do know some of you can't catch our stream all the time. So if you're watching right now, you can go ahead and tweet out on Twitter, hashtag Zanki Zero out now, and winners will be chosen tomorrow at 6 p.m. PDT. We're going to choose 2 for the merchandise giveaway, and we're going to choose 2 for the Steam giveaway. So that's 4 winners in total. Hashtag Zanki Zero out now. And yeah.
Winners will be chosen
Winners
tomorrow.
will be chosen tomorrow.
Yay.
So you have another chance. There's one more chance. Fire up your hashtagging fingers and put out those tweets. And we'll see you guys on Twitter.
Yeah, absolutely.
Alright, so that's all the time we have, unfortunately. It's always so much fun to be with you guys on Twitch. And I always look forward to it. And I was especially looking forward to today because Zanki Zero Last Beginning is such a great game and has such a special place in my heart. And I can't wait for everybody to play it. And you know, we're all very excited to see what you guys think. So we'll see you guys later on our next Twitch stream. And hope you guys enjoyed. Bye bye and bye bye.
Bye.